Greetings, travelers, and welcome back to Desktop Dungeons. Last time we made our way through the second and third tutorial dungeons, and now we're just on to learning how to upgrade our kingdom and see what we can do with that. Your current task is ensuring our survival, so I recommend investing our limited funds in training and arming some real defenders. Click on the outpost over here. Okay, so it says Guild Level 0. It's time to move up in the world. Click here to open the upgrade panel. Alright. Upgrade this structure by clicking on the helpfully labeled button here. It is very big and helpful and even has little sparkles. This will allow us to start recruiting our first available hero type, the fighter. I believe that's the fighter right there. Upgrade complete. Kingdom Administrator, remember this moment well, for you have just taken your first tentative multiple steps, down a long and glorious path. Under your guidance, we'll build a kingdom to challenge the gods themselves. Ooh. Class unlocked, fighter. Admirable clicking and spending. Noble, oh, that's weird. Admirable clicking and spending, noble administrator. You've just unlocked the fighter class. These hardy warriors are superior to common guard in several ways. They excel at hunting down opponents and gaining experience quickly. Okay. So it doesn't make any sense to stay as a guard anymore. Trophy hunting. Administrator. Our scouts have discovered a monster lair in the surrounding area. It is time to take the fight to them. Let's have our heroes load up and move out. They can return when they have some monster heads and or souvenirs of victory. Well, that sounds like an interesting prospect. Oh, sorry for butting in. We'll chat later. Who are you, Mr. Patchwork Face? And gold tooth? Some sort of salesman. Okay. Tutorial 4. Fighter. Do I have to change to fighter anyway? Maybe not. Oh, challenges. Complete the tutorial. Forge path. Huh, okay. We'll just go into the dungeon. Quest, trophy hunt. Nope. What was that? Oh, there we go. Trophy hunting, I guess it says exactly what I have to do. Our scouts have discovered a monster lair in surrounding areas, so I just have to go out and explore and bring back the goat horn. Oh no, the dreaded goat. I have to kill a goat. I have to prove my worth to this town, kingdom, place. Details, threats easy, and random bosses. I don't think there's going to be any bosses in the tutorial dungeon, but we'll see. Choose a race. Human. Oh, so the guard just directly upgrades into a fighter. Or maybe the guard is just tutorial class. Instincts. Monsters of equal or lower level always have their locations revealed. Oh, interesting. So, starting out, I can see everyone that is level 1. 1 extra experience per monster kill. Faster leveling. Useful. Pit dog. Dungeon runs start with 1 level of standard death protection on the character. Huh. So maybe protected from kill spells, level 1 kill spells. And I start with an adventuring kit. I don't actually know what that is. Okay, now let's play. Here it is, your hour of triumph. Your goal in this dungeon is simple. Goat boss, slay it, and leave the dungeon with its trophy as proof of your deed. Not only will you prove yourself ready to move on from these annoying tutorials, but you'll become the new kingdom's first celebrated hero. I don't mind that. That could be handy, being considered a hero. Brings with it certain perks. Got a fire spell. Aha! You're treated to the welcome sight of a Bernderaz glyph. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I feel like it should be something more Bernderaz. Or, I don't know. Add it to your inventory in the same way that you did last time. Click on the pickup. Let's compare just to see. Oh, okay, that's useful. Brings up what else is in your item list. Oh, and my portrait has changed. Because I'm a fighter now. And it shows all my little buffs. Yep, protection against killing blow. So that means I can't die? I just get down to 1 health? Ooh, sword. Just like glyphs, items such as weapons and armor can be added to your inventory. Most items will be considered in use as soon as you pick them up. Usually there's no need to specially equip them. Grab the sword and check the improvements to your damage rating. Decent blade and just adds 2 base damage. Cool. Nice little animation to show exactly where it's being added to. Now, shield. Keep picking up items as you find them, and note how many they start filling your inventory slots. You can carry up to 6 major items at once. This goat's very generous just to leave preparations for adventures that come in here. You take 2 less damage. This item glows slightly red when worn, offering a bonus of 10. Wow, that's very nice. That doubles my hit points. Of course, I don't have the health yet because I have to heal back up to that. Another pendant. If you want to convert an item from the ground without putting it in your inventory, convert it by clicking on the conversion box in the bottom right corner of the item's description panel. This item, yeah, but I don't want to convert it because that boosts my mana. So I'm just gonna pick it up. Health potion. Potions are a special kind of stackable item that takes up far less space than most other items. Having lots of them is always nice. It is. I agree. Okay, so I can have 5 potions in one slot. That's useful. Pick that up. Oh, I can just double click on the ground. I guess that's a little easier. Bleed! Click to continue. The dreaded goat awaits for you at the end of this corridor. No hints and no hand holding. Using a combination of your items, spells, and character skills, see if you can defeat it and take its horn. Ooh, it's surrounded by the blood of its enemies. How far away can I cast a fireball spell? Oh, I move up immediately next to it. Let's see. So it has magic resistance. This probably wasn't the best thing to use the fire now, but it's burning now, so it'll take additional damage. Let's just go ahead and slice away at him. Next hit, barely alive. But I still am alive, so I'll attack it. Use a potion. Use another one. My next hit should kill it. Woo! Well done, hero. The goat has dropped a trophy for you to claim. Grabbing a monster trophy ends the dungeon session, but you can hang around as long as you want before taking it. I'm not going to hang around. I'm just going to grab it and go. Oh, I got to drop something, though. Oh. Do maybe I don't have to drop anything. So, just exit. Okay. It's kind of like just an exit to the dungeon. It's not an item you actually pick up. Quest complete, trophy hunting. Victory! Your hero parades through the muddy streets of your rapidly growing settlement. Goat horn clasp in one... I'm having a hard time reading today. I don't know what's up with that. Goat horn clasps in one mailed fist. Rose petals and jubilant shouts alike fill the air as townsfolk come out to celebrate. Amidst the glee, a lone figure approaches you as you recline in your administrator's parade viewing chair. I have a special chair for just viewing parades. That's interesting. Hi there. I can't help but notice the sheer amount of fun that you're all having with that Chunko monster skull. I happen to have a business proposal related to that. This may seem rather forward, but I was once a renowned taxidermist in the surrounding realms. It is a little bit weird, because it kind of looks like you taxidermied your face a little bit. Rather poorly, in fact. And I know a lot of very rich buyers who would love a mounted beastie head of some kind hanging over their fireplace. Bragging rights, see? Long story short, I'd like to buy that trophy from you. I have the gold right here. The new kingdom needs some kind of regular income, right? Well, work with me and we can build an entire economy around hunting and slaying evil. I'm pretty sure that this will turn into a long and mutually profitable relationship. I agree. New trophy sold. You sold the goat horn for 150 gold. Okay, so all the trophies are right here. Quest unlocked, guild expansion. There's more than one way to slay the average dungeon monstrosity. The kingdom's population is one of the diverse talents and interests. Magic users, holy men, and even common cut purses are interested in fighting the good fight, especially if there's money involved. Monster trophies are a valuable source of kingdom income. Let's put that money to use by building ourselves a second guild. Why would I want a second guild? Why can't I just improve the first one? Upgrading the structure will give you priests, the reliable slayers of the undead, and impressive health buffs. Upgrading this structure will give you wizards. They start off with a free fireball, lower mana cost, and other abilities make their glyph use much easier. Upgrading this structure will give you thieves. They excel at squeezing extra value out of dungeon resources and deal a little extra damage to unsuspecting opponents. Sneak attacks. Select a building to upgrade now. Who do I want next? Church, a thief den, or mage tower? Mage tower sounds fun. Church could be useful though. But extra money early on might not be a bad thing, because then it'll kind of give me a little boost in the later runs. Yeah, let's go thief. Now click the upgrade button. Button. Done. Class unlocked thief. Quest complete. Guild expansion. Quest unlocked. City expansion. Our brave new kingdom is still in grave peril. The denizens of nearby dungeons are breathing down our necks. If a brave hero wanders in and slays the leaders in each area, the rest should be demoralized enough to scatter. Most autonomous and independently thinking administrator, thank you. I tend to consider myself a very independent and autonomous person. I believe you've learned enough to start performing kingdom duties in whichever way you see most fit. I'll still be on hand to advise you when new matters come up, but from here you may consider your decisions and opportunities somewhat more open. Have fun. We'll do that. And that is a good place to wrap up our 3rd episode, I think. And then next time we'll jump into one of these, the Badlands, or maybe even the Thousand Cuts, or Vince's Vault. These sound very World of Warcraft. The Badlands and the Thousand Cuts. This one must be more goats or sheep, because the Badlands maybe. I'm so funny. So okay, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. That way you'll know when future videos comes out, and it lets us know that we're doing something right. If you want to see us play a different game, just let us know in the comments. Email us at letstopgaming@gmail.com, or tweet at us, or at letstopgaming. That way we know we can see it in a future video. Have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye.